Well, hey everybody, this is what I've been waiting to share with you. This is the rough draft that I have of the change of the company name from RAWKIN Spirit Creations to Wild Dandelion Soaps. And you might wonder why I made the change. Well, as I shared in one of my past videos, RAWKIN Spirit Creations came out of my love for crafting and being creative and inventive. And so I had a slew of things that I did in my free time, and I started marketing those. Well, as I acquired the alpha gal syndrome and had so many allergies, I started formulating my own body care on a regular basis. I had been doing body care throughout my life since I was about 18 years old, and it was just here and there. I did it for fun. I didn't stay consistent with it. But once I got the alpha gal allergy, I started being very serious in my body care so that I could be healthy and stable without reaction, without issue. So I began making soaps and other body care. I absolutely fell in love with soap making, and that has become my primary focus is body care, but first and foremost, the soap making. And if you know me at all, I have a long history and background of health, nutrition. I have certification as a holistic health coach. I've been studying health since I was 18 years old. I've always had health foods and natural foods and homegrown foods in my life since I was a child. And I've lived on a farm for many years of my life. And of course, I am retired out with my husband from the mainstream workforce. We have some property in a meadow that belonged to his grandparents that have passed, and we built our home here in the middle of a meadow where I have lots and lots of wild edibles and wild plants at my abundance. Plus I do gardening, and these are the things that I put into my soap making. Why did I pick dandelion? Because they're abundant, they're beautiful, they're very compassionate foods for our health, our body, our liver, very alkalizing, very strengthening to the liver, cleansing of the liver, building of the blood. It's a beautiful plant that is underestimated, overlooked, and called pesky instead of seeing it for the golden nugget on this planet that it is in everybody's backyard, free medicine. And that was given by God's creation and design and his compassion for us. So I used the wild dandelion as my logo in my first soap making, not soap making, but my crafting business. And you can see that dandelion on fire. And I have always loved juicing dandelions, picking dandelions. I love everything about the dandelion, what it stands for. I love the beautiful puffball of seeds, and when the wind blows, those seeds of love and compassion for mankind blow in the wind and plant themselves for free medicine and free food, and it's just a beautiful thing. So it made sense, since I make soaps with dandelion greens, dandelion flowers, to call this company Wild Dandelion Soaps. So there you have it. I have done all the legwork. I've got this being registered with an LLC. I'm changing my domain URL, my IP address, so very soon everything will go to wilddandelionssoaps.com rather than RAWKINSpiritCreations.com. I am going to keep the RAWKIN Spirit Creations URL up for till about February. That's when it is not going to be renewed. That'll give enough people pathway to go to the URL they're used to going to, which is RAWKINSpiritCreations.com. It will automatically be redirected to the Wild Dandelion Soaps webpage, and at that point there'll be an introductory page to let people know. You may have been searching for RAWKIN Spirit Creations. This is now Wild Dandelion Soaps. I've rebranded, and welcome to the new brand. Same great products, same ownership, just a new name and a new concept and focus. So I'd love to hear feedback and see what y'all think about that. I just pencil sketched with it, well, with an ink pen. This logo, I'm thinking about having a stamp made for my soaps, and this will be on my packaging and business card. I wanted to do something hand-drawn rather than, because it's so wild and natural, and something beautiful about pencil sketching or pen drawing. And so I thought this would be good. It came from me. It's a little wild, untamed, yet beautiful and kind of captivating the way it looks. So I'm gonna polish this up a bit, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna have this black and white or add some colors, very faint, almost like a watercolor look to it. I don't want a lot of colors going on in there, but I'm certainly gonna have the dandelion stamp, and then probably the WDS you see there, which is kind of a logo. I'm going to be working on that a bit. I already have a concept in my head. But it says right there, established 10/14/4115 BC, and that is the beginning of creation, so that they could pencil back as much as they can through the calendars as we know it, that was the first day of creation. 10/14 is my birthday, so I thought that was kind of cool that the day of creation is being celebrated on the same day I get to celebrate my birthday. I always wondered why I saw 10/14 on the clock. I see it over the last 10 years, but certainly over the last 2 or 3 years, multiple times in a week. I never hardly look at the clock, and when I look at it, sure enough, 10/14 is there. And I always say, Lord, why do you keep showing me this? Are you showing me this? What do you want me to do with this? And all I can come around to is that's my birthday. So thank you, Lord, for my life. Thank you for my birthday. Thank you for my health and my relationship with you. And I just thank Him for bringing me into this world and giving me life. And when I was trying to figure out an establishment for the dandelion, I thought, I'm not going to put that I just started the dandelion soap company, because I've been doing soap for a while. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to establish this when the plants were created. And so I started Googling, is there a date for when the earth was created? And I know it was a 6-day event. And I know at what day of that event that the vegetation was created. But I wanted to see what the first day of creation was. And it actually came up with a sacred calendar off of the Hebrew calendar, and it's dated it back to creation day being October 14th, 4115 BC. And my chin dropped to the floor when I realized that said 10/14, the same day that I thank God for my life and my creation. Very likely the world's first day when God said, let there be light, was October 14. So I thought that was so cool. And so I'm going to put that on the little symbol there that says established 10/14. And that's my birthday. And that's also perhaps the first day of creation. So with that, that's my story. I love wild things, raw things, things out in the wild. I love to glean and pick the beautiful things that are overlooked and all the beautiful properties that are there within. And there's nothing like something that is untouched by man, that God has His full hand in, that grows wild in nature. And so there you go, wild dandelion soaps. I hope you like this. I hope you find that it's fitting and representing me and my body care company very authentically. So give me a thumbs up if you like it. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Please subscribe to my channel, Wild Dandelion Soaps, if you haven't. Everything that I had going on with RAWKIN Spirit Creations, aka Soapnut, will still be going on, just with a new name. So see you on the next video. Bless you. Thank you for being a support and a YouTube friend. See you on the next video.